the government final reply for today. Today's motion is students should be forgiven on their loans, on the student loan debts. We, the government, agree on this motion for these three reasons. First, birth rate, and second, freedom, which is financial freedom, and third is our educational freedom. But we will talk about freedom in a one vague argument. First, I will refute and then talk about my 3 points. A student loan can be a debt that's kind of a ball and chain that you drag to the grave, says William E. Brewer, president of the National Association of Consumer Bankruptcy Attorneys. He says, you can unhook it when they lay you in the coffin. We go on the reputations. First, I think the opposition has misunderstood this topic in this point, because they talk about breaking the law and disobeying the military as an example. However, we think that is not a suitable example, because first, forgiving student loans does not go against the law, unlike disobeying the military and breaking the laws things. Second, it doesn't lead to total chaos. It actually helps them by letting them pursue their careers and making a happy society, because it actually improves the economy and it kind of makes a better society for everyone. And actually, the opposition did not answer some of our arguments about the effect of population on economy and some points on freedom, and completely ignoring our talk on these points. Their argument is totally one-sided and shows that they kind of lack understanding on this point. And talking about birth rates, the opposition says there is no relation between birth rates and this thing. However, we talked continuously about this, so I'll explain it later in my speech and show how it does have a strong relation actually with birth rate. And also they said it's a small matter, but the opposition calls a downfall in the economy, people suffering till 60 under high interest rate, as I will explain, and they call citizens leading an unhappy career with a job they don't really like a small matter. Well, we think it's a big matter, and we think it's the most urgent problem now in society. Also, refuting the point about abusing money. You cannot abuse money because you have to fill out this form to be forgiven on this loan about your annual income, and the government decides on these facts and numbers, and I don't know where this argument came from. And about the labor market, the people who don't have the ability to go to college can serve this part of society, because who don't have the good enough grades to go to college can do the laboring, because they don't have any other choice. And also, we'll never be short of labor, because we can employ foreign laborers, and we could use the dropouts from college. So, because they still have to pay the debt. So as long as there's a low employment rate in society, people will always be asking for jobs, and a little salary is better than earning no money, so we will never be short of laborers. Moving on to my points. Student loan is a serious problem, considering that education costs are rising, and the job market is especially bad for young people, and parents feel less able to pay for their kids' college nowadays. Student loan can only get bigger. Actually, the future is here. The data indicates that some of the senior Americans are still under debt when they're still 60, and they're at the age of seeing their grandchildren graduate from the college, but then they are still shackled under this debt. But if we forgive this loan, we can increase the birth rate, because first, graduates will decide to make a family instead of living alone, because marriage requires a lot of money, but then they don't have this debt and they're free. So marriage means more children. More children means a working population. More workers make an active economic powerhouse. So it actually has a relation, unlike the opposition said. And talking about freedom, this policy works so that everyone can have a chance of education. It is unfair for the students to be blocked from receiving higher education, and they have to choose a career and their major on high salary jobs, because it's their only choice. So we believe that for the happiness of the people, we have to make this policy of forgiving the debts, because the ultimate goal of the government is to make the people happy And to do this, they have to pursue their career, and they have to be educated, and they have to be economically good. So, in conclusion, for everyone to be happy, we should put this policy into place. Thank you.